Hi, my name is Joe Bowen. The Duke of York commends him to your majesty. I saw him down, thrice up again and fighting. From helmet to the spur, all blood he was. In which array, brave soldier, doth he lie, larding the plain? And by his bloody side, York fellow to his honour owing wounds, the noble Earl of Suffolk also lies. Suffolk first died, and York, all haggled over, comes to him where in gore he lay ensteeped, and takes him by the beard, kisses the gashes that bloodily did yawn upon his face, and cries aloud, "Tarry, dear cousin Suffolk! My soul shall thine keep company to heaven. Tarry, sweet soul, for mine, then fly abreast, as in this glorious and well-foughten field we kept together in our chivalry." Upon these words I came and cheered him up. He smiled me in the face, wrought me his hand, and with a feeble grip says, "Dear my lord, commend my service to my sovereign." So did he turn, and over Suffolk's neck he threw his wounded arm and kissed his lips, and so, espoused to death, with blood he sealed a testament of noble ending love. The pretty and sweet manner of it forced those waters from me which I would have stopped. But I had not so much of man in me, and all my mother came into mine eyes, and gave me up to tears. Oh, had you seen Tartuffe as I first knew him, your heart, like mine, would have surrendered to him. Why, he used to come into our church each day, and humbly kneel nearby, and start to pray. He'd sigh and weep, and sometimes with a sound of rapture he would bend and kiss the ground, and when I rose to go, he'd run before to offer me holy water at the door. His serving man, no less devout than he, informed me of his master's poverty. I gave him gifts, but in his humbleness he'd beg me every time to give him less. "Oh, that's too much," he'd say, "too much by twice. I don't deserve it. The half, sir, would suffice." And when I wouldn't take it back, he'd share half of it with the poor right then and there. At length heaven prompted me to take him in to dwell with us and free our souls from sin. He guides our lives, and to protect my honour stays by my wife and keeps an eye upon her. He tells me whom she sees and all she does, and seems more jealous than I ever was. And how austere he is! Why, he can detect a mortal sin where you would least suspect. In smallest trifles he's extremely strict. Last week his conscience was severely pricked because, while praying, he had caught a flea and killed it, so he felt too wrathfully.